How dare you, Hiya Papaya? That kind of language isn't allowed around here. Alright. How much time do you have? 2.5 minutes? Okay. Two months, no 4 years. Time really does fly. Yeah. Yeah. I was looking at, like, more dietary things. And I immediately thought of you. Because things label themselves as GMO free. Anyways. Welcome back, GMO. Let me update the marathon timer. Huh. Yes, it'll be the running joke for next while, absolutely. We ended the stream at 4 hours and 23 minutes. Okay, so we'll do 10.5 hours. Ten and a half hours in minutes. 630 minutes. All right. It's accurate now. We're on day 10? Day 10? We're in the final stretch. Our next goal is chat picks a hero to +10. Alright. Oh. Halloween heroes. It's not just Halloween heroes tonight. It's also the data mine, right? Because we have the update as well. There's a lot to cover. Yeah. Okay, I'll try and cover that stuff. No BD2 unit to +5. I was so exhausted coming home. Yes, you're right. I should be doing that, but I'm exhausted, man. Okay. Banner should be out now. So, going into this banner, last night we thought it was Asker, and we couldn't really tell who it was on the right side, and I think I said it was going to be an engaged character. The crazy person in our group, Sugma, thinks it's going to be Kvaser, and I really haven't heard anything else, but I guess we're about to find out, because I'm downing it right now. Yeah, no spoilers. Merry Christmas. Not Christmas, what the heck? By the way, today, this year it's the year of the dragon, and historically, Halloween has been about dragons, so yeah, if they change that up, it'll be very interesting. Okay, I think we're ready to go. Okay, one sec. Wish it was Christmas. Why do you want it to be Christmas already? You guys realize, like, 2024, it's not gonna be around here much longer. Man, time passes really quick. Okay, for some reason it's not, I downloaded it, but it's not opening up, so you gotta wait a moment. In the meantime, okay, there it is. In the meantime, this stream is sponsored by LD Store. If you guys are a gacha player and you are interested in getting top-ups and whatnot at a discounted price, you should try them out. Let me give you guys my link real quick. So feel free to sign up. I'll do a show around when we have a bit more time. But yeah, okay, let's go over the trailer. Christmas is really awesome. Yeah, but skipping to I think I would still prefer to have every other holiday from now till Christmas rather than just skipping it all and just going to Christmas. Anyways, let's do this. Oh, okay. All right, it's Halloween time, which is a holiday that matters. In terms of your favorite holidays, chat, let me know what they are. Because Halloween, I think, was my first favorite holiday when I moved to the West. Anyways, let's begin. Historically, Halloween is all about dragons, and this year is the year of the dragon, but it looked like Asker, so let's find out. A harvest festival for all. Special heroes, alright. And it is Asker, open harvest. To be honest, oh, I'm sorry, we paused the wrong place. To be honest, I thought that he looked way too much like Asker that I thought it might have been in costume.
Would you mind if I brought some sweets back for Ash?
Doesn't he look like... I said this before. He looks like an adult costume. But if it was a real adult costume, he wouldn't be wearing like anything on his chest. He'd just be like bare-chested right now with that fake wing and everything. I don't know, man. It looks so... It looks half-assed like how an adult would do it. But yeah, it actually is Asker. Oh, no way. He's gonna tank a Camilla, Legend Camilla. Horn of Harvest, Sturdy Beast. Oh, wow. Okay, that's a perf special. Bonus doubler, 8D bonus doubler, reopening. Ooh, which is really good. We saw that on Alphonse, and that makes sense. And in Connected World. That's new. Can transform immediately when defending in Ether Raids and easily brushes off foes. Wait, it's an Ether Raids thing only? No, wait, he's dead. No, he's fully healed up. Wow, the anti-burn damage is insane right now.
Time for bed.
It's just 7? Wow.
Offer gratitude.
Is it possible for a hero to be good after a year in farm heroes nowadays? Okay. He's not supposed to have that good res. It is Leith! Oh my god! No way! It looks... Guys, hasn't things looked too obvious before that you're like, there's no way it's this obvious? It actually is Leith. It's a cat girl wearing oversized cat claws, cat gloves. For sure, I thought it was someone else. Welcome back, Jello. Thank you so much for 61 months. Welcome back.
When everyone's in costume, the differences that make us Legoos or Bay York cease to matter.
Okay.
That way, huh?
Blue Beast Cab, 40 HP, 60 attack, 47 speed, 35 defense, and 24 res. Oh my goodness, I can't believe. I thought it would be someone else dressed. Man, honestly, I thought if someone dressed up as Asker and someone dressed up like Leith. Because it was just like the cat girl motif. Why would a cat girl dress like a cat girl? Come on. Alright, well. The most obvious option. Oh, hey, this is a demo. Attack Speed Clash 3, SC and Euro Trace 3. With her special, she ignores foes' damage reduction effects, and she get a count effect of up to 4 spaces. Oh, the second unit is demoted. Yeah, you're right. That's usually not the case. This is interesting. This is one of the new generation demos. Grateful one.
Is it true that the Harvest Festival is the one day when you can get all the sweets you desire?
Guys, doesn't she look weird? Like, if I could zoom into her face right now, doesn't this look like a Dudo? I'm not trying to be mean. Also, the artist's name is Mono! Are you kidding me? Of course. Mono is the worst. I hate every mono in the world. Did you know there's a kissing disease called mono? Terrible. Did you know there's a person called mono? Terrible. Have you ever heard of things in mono? Terrible. Stereo's way better. Oh my god. And now there's an artist called Mono, and it just looks like a doodle. Are you kidding me? Mono's living rent-free in my head, and I don't even... It's not even my fault anymore. Anyways, this literally just looks like a doodle. This doesn't look right at all. This doesn't look like a finished I've not seen art in Fire Emblem Heroes that I like completely disagreed with in so long. Her face looks like it's not finished. It is an art style, I'll give it that, but man, come on. Anyways, green dragon armor. Alright, Stone of Delights, Armor Blaze, Earth Fire Boost 3, Dragon Skill. Ooh, we're gonna have to go over that. And DR Twin and... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I freaked out. What is this? Twin end save? What does that mean? What if foe with range equals 1 initiates combat against an ally within 2 ranges, 2 spaces of unit, trigger savior on unit. Oh, I thought it was gonna be a double save. Oh, I just freaked out for no reason. Because that's what I took it twin end save to mean. If foe's range equals 1, grants defense res plus 4 to unit during combat. Any reduces damage by X% effects that can be triggered only once per combat by units equipped. Special skill can be triggered up to twice per combat. Oh, that's what it means by twice. Oh my god, I thought they were gonna do twin saviors. Cause you know, guys, you know, one day in the future they're gonna do twin saviors. It's inevitable. And restore 70 HP to unit when unit deals damage to foe during combat. Okay, that calling that twin might not be the right wording, because I think most people thought what I thought. Anyways, we'll get into detail afterwards. Can accelerate specials for herself and allies on every turn, and she protects allies from physical attacks.
Yeah. No treat for you.
I'm not sure. I guess that is save for.
A waste of my time.
Which is interesting because it'll still have the same skill price. Unless they increased it. Oh. Oh. I just realized she's green and she beat Felix. And Felix has been like decimating, demolishing like every savior basically. And before someone says, yes, I'm well aware we have a free-to-play savior hero that can supposedly take on Felix. Yeah. But every other savior unit, like, this is crazy. Also, can anyone remind me when Felix was released? Isn't that a bit too quick? Just saying, a bit too quick to release a counter? It feels like every single year, Brave Heroes looks so impressive, and then 2 months down the line, you're like, oh, well, I guess they didn't really matter. And in some cases, they get lucky and it's 4 months down the line. But like, hey, we're at that 2 month point, and I guess you're countered already. Wow. 7 weeks ago was the exact timing. Wow. This game really has a limited power creep.
Surprise people?
Ooh.
If that is the case.
Oh.
You should probably refrain from transforming into a dragon here.
Wow. Remember what I was talking about with adult Halloween costumes? Yeah, that's definitely an adult Halloween costume. That is not the harmonic. Yeah, it's a harmonic that I was expecting at all. Anyways, yes, it's Succubus Nagi. Wait, are they both succubi? Oh. Okay. Damn, the tails. I've never been attracted to tails before. Oh, wait, that's a lie. That's absolutely a lie. I guess I'm not showing her off fully, but ever since Regalia lost, guys. Anyways, meme aside. Wow. Okay. That's a hot costume. Let's keep going.
You should probably refrain from transforming
Red
into a
dragon
dragon
armor.
here.
Asatani Tomoyo's the artist. That makes sense. That's why it's so good. Opposing stones. That's very long. We'll have to read that. Dragon's Roar. Takara Scowl. Dragon Skill. Wait. 2 heroes with Dragon Skill. And an AR Twin F save. So 2 debuts this time around. They protect their allies from range attacks and counter with their Their harmonized skills halts foe warps. Ooh. This feels like a rewind. I'm going to read through this, but it feels like a rewind. Do you guys remember the really scary far-safe hero from Halloween a couple years back? And how quickly he stopped mattering. Wait, Ursula almost won. Hold on. That means a properly kitted out Ursula might win the fight. She almost won. She only had 3 HP.
Treat!
Are you healing that all up? Wait a second. This isn't even a good showcase. Showcasing Na beating Felix, that's a big deal. Showcasing Ursula, who's like, what? 5 months old at this point, almost killing Nagi? That's not a good showcase. Wait, that's so surprising they chose to do that. Okay. This looks totally beatable.
This is fun.
Oh, that's a really nice way to transition. Anyways, her HP is 49. That's likely 64 attack, 17 speed, 49 defense, it looks like, and probably 55 res. It's probably that high. Harmonized skill. For unit allies with the same title as unit, attack with 6 resonant shields, neutralize effective against dragon bonuses, warp bubble for 1 turn, neutralize any penalty, and restores 30 HP. Okay, so that's why they let her take so much damage. But still, Ursula almost won, and a properly kitted out Ursula, properly buffed out, probably wins. Easier to do offensive buffs than defensive buffs, I would think.
A surprise
For all.
Okay. 30 HP healing. Is that all? That's... You know, sometimes in Fire Emblem Heroes, they seem to make a really big deal out of nothing. They just wanted to show us healing 30 HP. None of the other stuff mattered. They just wanted to show the 30 HP healing. Come on. Whoever's, like, building up these trailers, you could go with more complicated ideas. Oh, come on. No. No. Isn't that yarn? We've already had a free yarn. Why? Why would you do 2 special versions of a hero? New Year yarn. Am I incorrect? Am I misremembering? There's no need to bring him back. Is there another hero that I just forgot? That looks like yarn to me, though. Why would you do that? Anyways, the banner comes out 2 days from now, October 4th. And it is a full color banner, 100% focus, la-di-da. We know all this stuff. We gotta talk about this. Come on. I'll catch up to chat after this, so if you said something and I don't get to it, or you donate bits and I don't get to it, just hold on, we'll get to it. All right. But yeah, let's go over the initial reaction first. All right, initial reactions. It looks like dragons survive another year. Historically, Halloween banners has always been about dragons, and I guess it's half dragons, which is fine. Though a lot of these heroes I'm super worried about because, again, you guys must remember Duma, Dual Duma back in the day? So amazing for like half a year at best, and then he didn't really matter. A lot of Savior heroes, it really looks like they just get out of date really quickly. So, the headliner, as hot as they are, just really reminds me of Dual Duma. Now, we'll read it over, and there's more to it. They're not exactly the same, of course, but historically, if you think about Halloween banners, chat, of the last... What the heck? Let's just say all the Halloween banners. Of all the Halloween banners, which Halloween heroes have lasted the longest time? Because outside of year 1, where, for example, Halloween Henry and Halloween Jacob were really interesting for a long time, outside of year 1, most Halloween heroes weren't good long-term. I think it took until, like, Halloween Murs refined for her to become a top-tier Savior hero. And I feel like some heroes were good for maybe up to a year, but historically, Halloween heroes have been hard to be good long-term, so. Historical facts just make this banner a really hard to suggest banner, so. And, you know, nowadays, power creep is even accelerated, so. Yeah, let me know which Halloween heroes you think last the longest times, because historically this banner doesn't last very well. With that said, why did they pick Yarn? I don't get that at all. In my honest opinion, if they were gonna rerun a Laguz, it had to be Pan. But it didn't even have to be Pan or Yarn. It had a lot of options. Could we not have Leaf's sister here? Wouldn't that be a better option? To have the sisters available here, like, I think that'd be pretty cute. Anyways, strange choice. Yarn's not particularly popular. Yes, there are Yarn fans, but I feel like if I say there's no Yarn fans, there'd be almost no one to get upset at because there's so few of them. But strange decision. And I guess this is the banner. Let's talk about it. I'm not overly excited about this banner, unfortunately. I just think it's kind of boring. But we'll break down the characters. In my honest opinion, with the double Legend Hero or double Legend Hero, Legendary and Mythic Hero banner this month, that's probably a bigger deal. And, you know, Christmas and New Year's aren't that long from now, and they usually have more valuable heroes for the long term. So, yeah, it's pretty rough. But we'll break down the heroes and we'll talk about it in detail before we make up our minds, I guess. Yeah, it could have been like Selkie. There's a lot of options to here. I also thought Engage was guaranteed. I really thought the Silhouette was going to be an Engage hero, because it just felt like this year they've been really doubling down on Engage. You know, sometimes their hero selection is just kind of weird, to be honest. Okay, hero number 1, Open Harvest, Asker. Again, I feel like this costume is just... It's really boring. It's not terrible, but again, if you've ever been to an adult Halloween party, this is literally the costume you would see. It's not very imaginative. Maybe for Japan it's imaginative, but like, come on. It's a toga with angel wings. Like, it's one of those costumes that don't really make sense, but people do it to like just show off their abs or whatnot, so. In real life, I'm a lot more accepting of this because this is something you just expect to see. But let me know your thoughts, guys. Is this a good costume or not? Anyways, Carlos Beast, Infantry, VA, Dustin Rubin, Ars Nishiki, Ariku. I really can't believe this was actually the hero we got. The silhouette just looked too much like Asker for me to believe it was Asker. I would rather believe someone was dressing up as Asker than Asker dressing up like this.
The Nakamoto Kwasu with a huge sword conceptualized by Silhouette's guy is not real Nimsat. I guess I will have to commission someone to draw it Nimsat.
Yeah, you know, we might as well cover that because I really like this artist and they make a lot of nice art. Especially when it comes to making face silhouettes. So everyone guessed it was Asker. By the way, I'm gonna say this right now. I liked his Asker more. Because bare-chested Asker is much more interesting than this lazy toga Asker. This looks way better. By the way, Amoeba is a professional artist. That's why he can do these things so quickly. And he saw it as Kvaser, and I would have rather had Kvaser than Leith. Because it's just, again, why would a cat girl have, like, a cat glove paw glove? That just makes no sense. That's, you already have paws. Why would you wear a cat? I don't know, it's just way too basic, in my honest opinion. If it was Kvaser, I think it would be more interesting, because it's just, like, unexpected for her to dress like this. But yeah, this is what was projected, and honestly, I like this way more, so. Anyways, let's keep going. Oh yeah, dual Halloween female Corrin lasted, you're right. And the Corrins lasted. You're right. You're right. So, again, going back to what we were saying initially, Halloween heroes usually don't last. There's a handful of them, but again, this is one of those banners where it's historically hard to find a hero that lasts long term. Whereas when you go to like Christmas banners, New Year banners, those heroes always last long term. At least one of those heroes. Anyways, this is going to take a while. Horn of Harvest, Slaying. If foes range equals 1, cannot move through spaces adjacent to unit. So Bulwark, Super Bulwark. Foes with range equals 2 cannot move through spaces within 2 spaces of those units. For allies within 2 spaces of unit, restores X HP to those allies as their combat begins. So they basically built Breath of Life 4 into him. And reduces the effect of deep wounds by 50% during combat. If target defense is over a foe's defense, X equals 20% of target's max HP, plus difference between stats X4. Otherwise, X equals 20% of target's max HP, max of 40%. of target's max HP plus damage dealt to unit as combat begins. Only highest value applies, does not stack. In other words, Asker is a perfect holder of this skill because his defense is going to be so high. It basically takes a hero like the new Emblem Sigurd to even have a chance of out-defensing. If foe initiates combat or foe's HP 75% or above at start combat, inflicts penalty on foe's attack defense during combat equals 6 plus number of allies within 3 spaces of unit times 3, maximum 15. Reduces the effect of deep wounds by 50%. Wait, it's a double reduction on deep wounds, so it's 50% and another 50%. It's not additive, but wow, you can really minimize deep wounds all the way to like 25% then. During combat, deals damage equals 20% of unit's defense, including when dealing damage with special triggers. Reduces damage from foes' attacks by 20% of unit's defense. That's just normal Asker stuff. And restores X HP to unit as unit's combat begins. You know, that's just a really updated Asker. Mythic Asker, way, way, way updated. Additionally, standard beast effects when transforming. Alright. Sturdy Beast, new skill. Boost damage equals X% of unit's defense with special triggers. If transformed, X equals 50%, otherwise X equals 40. That's going to be a perf. If both of the following conditions are met, reduces damage from foe's next attack by 40% during combat. Unit or foe special is ready, or unit or foe special triggered before or during combat. Units transform with unit's defense over foe's defense -4. Wait. He's going to have a perf special and a perf C slot? Wait, is that inheritable? That didn't seem too crazy, actually. D bonus level, you guys know what that does, which makes perfect sense on him with all that damage reduction and self-buffing. Allowing him to have these encounters just makes perfect sense. Another character who's perfect for reopening, just like Alphonse's. And then Connected World, which is where things get really interesting. Really interesting. If unit can transform, transformation effect gain. If unit is within 2 spaces of any allies from a different title than unit as a trigger condition. Okay. If defending an ether raids at the start of enemy turn 1, if conditions for transforming are met, unit transforms. Okay, just to guarantee transformation. Yeah, okay. This special looks inheritable. Because it felt like it was too good, because it said 50% until you read the rest of it, and it felt like it was missing an effect. And the fact that he already have a perf C slot. So that special is inheritable. Okay. If the at start turn and at start of enemy phase, if unit is within 3 spaces of any allies from a different title than unit, grants attack defense +6, resonant blades, resonant shields. That's just Asker effects, and reduces the percentage of foes non-special reduced damage by X% skills by 50%. That's new. To unit and allies within 3 spaces of unit for 1 turn, and also for unit and allies within 3 spaces of unit. If special cooldown count is at its maximum value, grants special cooldown count -1. If units within 3 spaces of an ally, grants attack defense res +5 to unit, and reduces damage from foes' attacks by 40% during combat. And also, if unit's special cooldown count is at its maximum value after combat, grants special cooldown count -1 to unit after combat. And then for allies within 3 spaces of a unit, if special cooldown count is at maximum value after combat, grants special cooldown count -1. Holy crap, I need a breath. Alright guys, let me ask you guys, do you actually want me to read all this stuff? That even skipping skills we already know? This is way too much stuff. I could just summarize this as basically dual Asker but better and physical. Dual Asker updated for current, with the big takeaways being Breath of Life 4, damage reduction added on top of that, and then deep wounds reduction. But otherwise, yeah, just updated kit. Because reading all this just took forever. That was a lot. Holy. Can transform immediately when defending an ether raids and easily brush off blows. Yeah, it's kind of crazy how he can just handle Camilla like that. Eldra Camilla's not even 1 year old, and she's getting handled. Kind of unfair, actually. But, yeah, welcome to Fire Emblem Heroes. Power Group's insane. Anyways, that's just a really, really updated Dual Asker for current play.
Speaking of updated things, the version update is now out. Data mine is underway.
Right. Let's read Leaf will be a lot easy because it's just her claw. Man, I'm not even sure if I should bother reading everything anymore. Slaying at start turn unit's special cooldown count is at its maximum value. Grants special cooldown count -1 to unit. That reminds me of Yarn. It'll be interesting to see if Yarn is also like this. At start combat, if unit's HP is 25% or above, grants bonus to units attack speed defense res equals 5 plus number of foes within 3 rows, 3 columns. Center on unit times 3, maximum 14. Very standard new effect. Neutralize effects that guarantee foes follow-up attacks. Oh, it's not follow-up. And then partial tempo, special cooldown charge -X on unit during combat. Oh, it's partial null and partial tempo. Okay. And also, when unit special triggers, neutralize foes, reduce damage by X% effects from non-special skills during combat, and also damage reduction, or removal, or bypass. And if unit's HP is 25% or above at start combat, and unit special cooldown count is at maximum value after combat, special cooldown count -1 to unit after combat, and then standard beast transformation effects. Very nice. Ooh, you know what? Isn't this better than Eater's weapon? This is interesting, because I feel like they've kind of just made a free-to-play, well, not free-to-play, but a demoted, accessible, 4-star beast hero that you could just make really easily and, you know, just be better than Eater. Anyways, I think she's good. Nothing too exciting, but she's good. This leaf has full NFU? Oh, did I just skip that part? Okay, my bad. It's full NFU after all. VA's Claudia Lens, ours is mono. To be honest, there's so much reading. I'm trying to be quick about it. Nowadays, to do a full coverage of a trailer, it's half an hour. When we first started this game, it took like 10 minutes at most. I could share all my thoughts and talk about the costumes and whatnot. But even if I skimmed it down to just the bare essentials, it takes half an hour nowadays. There's just so much stuff to read. Which I don't think that makes the game more fun, by the way. Stone of the Lights, Slaying... standard dragon effect. At start turn, grant special cooldown count -1 unit, and to any ally with max HP under unit's max HP. Great. If unit is within 3 spaces of an ally, inflicts penalty on foes' attacks. Defense res equals 5 plus number of allies in 3 spaces of unit times 3, maximum 14. Standard transformation effect. Like, a lot of this stuff is just standard nowadays. Unit deals plus X damage and reduces damage from foes' attack by X during combat. X was number units max HP minus foes' HP at start combat, max 16, minimum of 8, so a lot of reduction possible. Minimum of 8, maximum 16, sure. Including when dealing damage with a special triggered before combat, in which case X is calculated using HP before special triggers. Okay. This really reminds me of it's like a better Myrrh. A better Spring Myrrh, Bridal Myrrh. And also foes attack and trigger foes special, and units res equals foes greater than foes res during combat. Scowl. Okay. Inflict special cooldown count +1 on foe before foes first attack. And if units within 3 spaces an ally and unit special cooldown count is at maximum value after combat, grant special cooldown count -1 unit after combat. So it looks like an improved Myrrh to me. I'm gonna try to summarize characters like that, even though it's not gonna be completely accurate, just because it takes a lot of time to recap everything otherwise. Dragon skills is new. If foe initiates combat or unit's HP is over 25% at start combat, inflicts attack defense res minus X on foe. X equals 4 plus greater of the difference between defense stats or difference between res stats. Okay, so it's always the best case scenario, and she does have really high defense and res. Maximum 11. If either of unit's stats over foe stats, difference is treated as 0. Unit makes a guaranteed follow-up attack. Guaranteed grant special cooldown count -1 to unit before foe's first attack. So instant special is also idea, and also doubling. And reduces the percentage of foes non-special reduced damage by X% skills by 50% during combat. You know, that's a really good skill, but because the power creep is so crazy nowadays, I don't even think that's that good anymore. That's a huge update to the Dragon B slots. Dragon's Ire update is basically what this is. But yeah, much better. But honestly, with how crazy skills are, maybe that's just fair nowadays, I guess. Anyways, we went over DR Twin End Save. It's a really nice skill. It does a lot of things. I like the healing, I like the extra stats, and I like the doubling of skill triggering, which means something like her weapon or dragon skill would trigger. I presume that's what it means. So she has instant specials, is the idea, with Earth Fire boost 3. So yeah, this is looking like the new top tier far save hero. Or sorry, close save hero. And the fact that she's green and she doesn't give a damn about Felix is pretty damning, because Felix has been kicking everyone's asses. For context, Felix can take on heroes like Emblem Ike easily. Actually, he can take on just about everybody pretty easily. I'm not even sure if there's a real physical hero that can really handle Felix. Until now, anyways. And I guess are free-to-play, but sure. And Marnie. But yeah, it's kind of crazy that they're just releasing a direct counter so soon. Anyways, our new dual hero, dual Nagi, or harmonic Nagi, my mistake. This is our savior hero, so we got a new top tier savior for both classes, far and close. Opposing stones, slaying, effective against dragon foes, that's a Nagi effect. Neutralize effect against armor bonuses, that's a Nagi effect. If foe's range goes 2, calculate damage using lower of foe's defense or res, you can counterattack regardless of foe's range. That's already a really good baseline effect. If it was 2020, that'd be like the greatest weapon of all time. But it's 2024, so they gotta add a lot more. And they are, reduces damage from AoE specials by 80%, basically doesn't care about AoEs. Grants weapon triangle advantage against colorless foes, inflicts weapon triangle disadvantage on colorless foes during combat. That's Nagi. So that's the Nagi X. Sorry, that's Naga. My bad. That's the Nagi X Naga effects being played out. That's literally just combining two of the most obnoxious dragons in the game, armored dragons in the game, and putting them together. But yeah, for those who forgot, Naga. Sorry. I am really butchering this. I'm getting the names mixed up. Oh. That's Nagi effect, and that's Idun. There you go. Holy. I've been saying Naga when I meant... Alright, let's clear that up. The effective against dragon foes, neutralize effective against armored bonuses. Well, I guess actually the effective against dragon foes is a Naga thing. But the neutralize effective against armor bonuses is a Dune thing. And the DC is just new, whereas the weapon triangle advantage against colorless foes is a Nagi thing. There you go. At start turn, unit special cooldown is at its maximum value. Grant special cooldown count -1 to unit. Yes, yes. They're just throwing that onto heroes nowadays, I guess. If finishes combat or foes HP 75% or above at start combat, inflicts penalty on foes attack defense res equals 5 plus number of allies in 3 space a unit times 3, maximum 14. That's another standard effect, sure. It reduces damage from foes attacks by 20% of units res. Nice scaling, but that's pretty standard nowadays. Healing as well, and if unit special cooldown count is at its maximum value, grant special cooldown count -1 a unit. Okay, so they're just gonna spam Dragon's Roar. Grants attack defense res +4 to allies within 3 spaces of during. Why does she have support? During combat, and restores 7 HP to those allies after their combat. Kind of silly that she has the support ability, but sure. Attack res scal, nice. Dragon scales, we know what it does in the AR Twin F save version. Okay, I was going through that as quickly as I can, and it still took half an hour. Oh my god. I'm completely breathless, guys. You know, in the future, I think I'll just give you guys my reactions on what I think about the characters, rather than read this nonsense. Because I feel like reading it really quickly, no one's gonna remember what it does anyways. And I mean, how could you? It's like a mini pop quiz to remember these things nowadays. Honestly, to remember new heroes in this game really feels like it's just a pop quiz. For my sanity, for your sanity, I'll just give my thoughts on the heroes going forward. I'm not gonna bother trying to read everything. You can just watch PM1 if you want to get the breakdowns. Otherwise, this just takes way too long. The summary of skills is probably a better way to like digest this stuff than to read everything. Anyways, she's going to spam Dragon's Roar, which makes perfect sense. And she's going to be a really good far save hero. She really does remind me of dual... Why am I forgetting his name? Dual Duma. But way better. However, by all accounts and all appearances, this looks like the perfect far save hero. Doesn't this look like a perfect far save hero, guys? She's not lacking anything. Spam specials, resistant against AoEs, effect against dragons, has DC built in, huge damage reduction, healing, even supports your allies. Did I say special spamming? Well, just say it again. Special spamming is really big. The only thing she doesn't really do is bypass damage reduction. I think that's the only thing she's lacking. But outside of that, in terms of savior, she does everything else. She's not really missing anything. So yeah, it's a heavily kitted out hero, and it has the most important attribute, which is she doesn't count as an armor hero. And it's been since what? Since Spectre that we had a hero that I would really say... this looks like a hero that can challenge how good Spectre was. But I struggle to say that with how bad power creep is, and how historically Halloween heroes don't last. Especially the armor ones. But yeah, we'll see. The banner looks good, but I don't recommend it. Actually, Fire Emblem Heroes is the kind of game nowadays that if you pull, I think you should never pull in Fire Emblem Heroes. Because of how bad power creep is, it always feels like you just wasted your orbs. It's so rare for heroes to last even a year and be like relevant after a year. So, armor heroes, especially in the last couple of years, haven't had struggled to be long-lasting. And yeah, this might just be bait. I don't know. If it were me, I'd save for Christmas. I save for New Year. I'd even give that Legendary and Mythic Hero banner a chance. But that's my thoughts. I think we got a new top tier saviors, sure. But I'm more excited about Asker being really, I mean, Breath of Life 4 is built in. I think that's more important. And I think people have fun with Leith, but this looks really skippable to me. But you guys give me your thoughts. Every banner is bait, Giga Chad. It is. She has no null C. You're right. No null C. But she takes like no damage, so. Yeah, you're right. The null C lacking is actually a pretty big deal. Because people just prefer Fjorm then, right? So, there. Alright, let me try and read everything and catch up. Guys, I don't know if I should do that again. I was trying to read as quickly as possible to cover everything. I don't think it's worth it. I feel like I'm just reading a short story. And I'm out of breath now. I'm not out of shape. It's just I'm literally reading a short book essentially at this point. How excited are you for Halloween Heroes? I think in the future, I'll just give you my thoughts on the new hero. I might end up missing things because I'll be skimming through it. But guys, this is no way to do it. Reading through everything it doesn't work. I wish I could do it all. The timing just doesn't make any sense. Like, it's different for someone like... I'm not trying to call out PM1. This isn't meant to do that. But it's different for someone who scripts their video, right? So they can just get to the core of things. But if I'm doing it live, I obviously can't do that. Because I can't make you guys wait for me. So, I think going forward, I'll just skim through the weapon effects and give you my thoughts. That might mean I miss things, but I think that's a better option than reading things and taking half an hour before we get to the most important things, which is just like interpreting what this means or giving thoughts and reactions to it, because this is what it really is. It's a reaction stream. So I think that's what we're going to do in the future, because tonight is a good example of how impossible it is to just try and go over literally everything. All right, let me catch up in the chat in the meantime, and then Yarn Grail Unit again. Keck W. Yep, it could have been Selkie. I would have loved Selkie. Asker and Naga art is awesome. Yeah. That... I don't think the Halloween art this time around is very exciting, but I do have appreciation of like the adult costumes. Would have been cool to have an Ash alt. We do have a New Year Ash, but it would have been cool to have a free-to-play Ash alt. I agree with that. I just don't see the idea of Yarn. Guys, no offense. None of you guys care about Yarn, right? Because I feel like they really screwed up by going with Yarn. I feel like nowadays Fire Emblem Heroes make so many mistakes. Again, this might sound like I'm just shitting on Faye, but I'm really not. If we go... If I ever made a video of like how many mistakes Fire Emblem Heroes has made in the last 6 months, we would be there for like at least half an hour talking about all the mistakes they made in the last 6 months. Right? From like, not like, some of these are not big mistakes, but to make these mistakes don't make any sense. Remember how we had our Choose Your Legends Fate channel, and it was 10 minutes late for no reason? That never made any sense to me. How about one that we have right now, where they said, oh, Ether raids, we're gonna bump it up to 400 Ether cap? It's been a month since they announced that, and it's still not bumped up. How hard is it to just bump it up to 400? And I get, yeah, maybe you can argue there was an error, but would it take a month's time to fix something like that? Hell no. Right? Or how about the Planet and Alphonse glitch that caused the game to crash? Right? Like, we can talk about, there's so many errors. So, if you're gonna make all these errors, you can't. Sorry, if you make so many errors, you gotta minimize mistakes, and I think going with Yarn was a mistake. But again, people would argue, you know, banners are decided 6 months ahead of time. Sure, I get that, but again, it's still a weird choice to go with Yarn. Anyways, updates here. Yes, we're gonna go over the down mine stuff, so we're gonna see their stats almost immediately. The characters on this game were from 5 games. That is new, so they did break their pattern of being like a dragon-focused banner, and usually they try to keep things between 2 to 3 games. It's now 5 games, which is something they haven't really done since the start of the game, when they were trying to figure out a formula. It's like Breath of Life 4 works for both allies and himself. Yeah. Inheritable special, yeah, my mistake. It looked like it was too good, but a lot of skills look like they were too good. A lot of skills in this game nowadays are better than perf skills. Even a year ago, perf skills. You guys remember when we got first got Legend Camilla, and her C slot looked like a perf skill, except you can inherit it? But that's just how crazy things have gotten. So that special looks like a perf special until you realize, no, that's just power creep nowadays. Hopefully they updated his C skill. Yeah, Asker's C skill is now amazing. Reminder to use your arrows for Mirror Strike if you haven't already, gang. Oh, yeah, I haven't. Thanks for reminding me. I gotta do that in a moment. Yeah, don't read these, skim through them. Thank you for your input. Instead, defense reduction, put negative, negate lesser of defense and res. Need more dragon units. There are better ways to word this stuff, but I feel like they have a... I feel like they should have multiple translators, because they're not doing a good job in condensing the text. If IS actually listened, every trailer is like a Hoyoverse live stream. No. Don't say that. That's not true. Don't make me get into that, please. This doesn't have the quality of a Hoyoverse live stream. And a Hoyoverse live stream always involves free stuff. We don't get anything for watching this. Hoyoverse live streams are also very, very long, because they have a lot to show off. They have real updates. In Fire Emblem Heroes, whenever we get a Fate trailer, they're just showing off new heroes to try and sell stuff. Hoyoverse, there's always a big segment of free things, right? A free update to gameplay, a free update, new gameplay modes, showcasing the music, devs talking. Like, it's not the same thing. Why do you hate Mono, and why does it suck balls? There's a viewer called Mono, and he's hurt me like no one else has hurt me before. Okay, maybe not. I call him Dad. This is really complicated. You're gonna have to be a long-term viewer to know how much the Mono stuff goes, to how far the Mono stuff goes. I don't actually hate the artist Mono, though I don't like his art. I haven't felt this way. Most times I'm very accepting of art, but I really don't like Nas art. It just looks like a doodle to me. Be honest, chat, before Halloween now, you can truly best brave Felix. Who can truly best brave Felix? No one, really. People would be like Marnie can, but Marnie doesn't really do it. I don't know why people argue that, but like... No, a properly kitted out Felix is going to kill your Marnie or bypass your Marnie. Pair her with Ice Tribe Felicia. I meant to say better yet, who can beat plus 10 merge. Yeah, if we're talking about a max out, properly kitted out Felix with a proper team, I really don't know how you stop him. But whatever, they've released a counter. You should only pull when you have 3k orbs to roll all the broken units, so you can have fun for a couple months and save up 3k orbs and do it again. Yeah, you can have fun for like a couple months every year. End of Book Fae will be no more. I think... I mean, if you guys watch other Fae content creators, everyone's pretty glum about the game nowadays, so... Okay, I think I'm caught up. Didn't you meet Mono like a year ago after starting Nikkei? Yep, he's been subscribed for 12 months now. What does that have to do with anything? But yes. Surprise, no perf skill for Nagi? Oh, that is surprising. You're right. I just realized that. But again, how much do perf skills really matter anymore? Because the skills we have that are inheritable nowadays are basically equivalent to perf skills. They might just be missing like one effect. It's not that big of a deal anymore. Bypass is most likely an option. Sure, your Marnie will survive, but then he'll just warp past her if you so much as slip up. Exactly. That's what I think, Chimo. I don't like how people think Marnie's a real counter, because she's just not. But I have to say that, or people are going to argue with me. So, even though I'm saying Marnie can take on Felix, I don't think she's a real counter. Because if it's a properly kit out Marnie versus a properly kit out Felix, the Felix should be able to win that fight or bypass her. In which case you lose. So... But we have Na now, so I guess that's a true counter. She can use Guard Echo. Okay. Let's not pretend Guard Echo's easy to get, alright? Come on. Alright, one sec. This is a pass for me. I would rather use the orbs on E-Sigurd banner to finish my E-Celica. Alright. Let's see. No perf means you can use X skills? Yes. But I don't know how big of a deal that is. Alright guys, don't forget to do this. I don't think Neffany had a perf skill either. I guess they just pick and choose without much reason. I don't really think this game has much of a plan. Hey Echo, go to Twitch. Hey Echo, go to Twitch. Hey Echo, go to Twitch. Echo, go to Twitch. I hate how my smart home stuff can't even listen to me. It's like a arm's length away and it can't even hear me. There's like no sound in my room and it still can't hear me. Alright, anyways. Easy skip banner anyways? Yeah. Okay, so let's show off what you guys voted for. Okay, so what are the thoughts of you, the people? How excited are you for Halloween Heroes? You guys have voted primarily 3 out of 5. Hype factor? Yeah, I would have to agree. Followed by 1. Oof, that's kind of rough. Followed by 4 and then 2. I don't think a banner like this is particularly exciting. And again, historically, Halloween banners don't do well, so... Or in terms of meta. I think in the first couple years they did perfectly fine. But in terms of the meta, they usually don't do well. Especially the last 3-4 years, so... And again, in the last 3-4 years, I think the best heroes were, by far, Dual Corrin, number 1. Then Halloween Corrin, number 2. I don't know if you can count the Murr Refine. I don't even think that's... How many years ago was that now? But yeah, it's just a handful of heroes. Otherwise, like, heroes like Dual Duma was, like, really dominant, but for a very short amount of time. Anyways, yeah, it's not a good history, and it looks like that's the thought as well from you guys in general. We heard vibrational bang of your microphone. I didn't bang the microphone. Moving the microphone, you guys would hear it. Okay, I guess. I guess we're doing a data mine. Jeez, I feel like no one's excited for this banner. I remember Halloween Flame being terrible. Yeah, she had no point. She wasn't bad, it was just she was too little of a change that it didn't really matter. Keck doubly excited. I don't even know if you guys actually want me to do this. The excitement factor for this banner feels so low. I think I'll just skim through it. Alright, I'm gonna...
Let's start out with the big guns at the datamine link.
Big guns? Are you serious? There's no big guns. The problem with power creep is it's so hard to get excited about new characters because you don't have any faith the new characters will matter. No way. Oh, this is such a dumb idea. You know what? Maybe I should do data mines, but do them as a challenge. Try to do them like 5 minutes. I feel like nobody has time or patience to hear everything nowadays anyways. Sorry, let me try and fix my scenes. There it is. See, that's where you're wrong. I went all in for Regan just for her stat bull crap. I feel bad for you, because you basically got scammed. Alright guys, we are going to cover the down mine as quickly as possible, all thanks to Zanuck, and the big thing he posted up. Why is this not in order? What the hell? Why is this not in order? Oh, because it's pinned. Wait, Zanuck got banned from Uma Musume? What the hell? How does Zanuck... Have you guys ever heard of one bad thing about Zanuck? How do you ban Zanuck? What the hell's wrong with them? Alright, I don't know why this is not working properly. Yeah, we've known Zanuck for years and years and years. It's never been an issue. Alright, let me gather all the posts and then we'll begin this. Think I got everything? I think that's everything. Wait, what the hell is that? There's something in the background. Hold on, chat. One sec. There. That looks so goofy. Whatever. We'll do it like that. Maybe we'll just do it like this. I think it might be easier to just do it this way. And we'll just scroll through to which ones we'll cover first. Okay, let's take a quick look at the snapshot of the data mine. And my goodness, This is our next... Wait, what is this classification? Past King, Future Queen 4, TT plus final map, and generic unit layout. So we have the new version of Dagger. So it should be equivalent to Regan. Oh god. We're gonna get the more half-baked hero again. Do you guys even remember the name? Yes. It's AIDS heroes. By getting these heroes, you get AIDS. Or, you know, a stupid accessory and +1 all stats. This is my least favorite hero class, so I'm not very excited about this. It really feels like I really need to make a video just to talk about it in depth, but we don't have time for that right now. Anyways, not my favorite class. I do really like Dagger. She was my favorite character by the end of her book, because Regan completely shit the bed. Anyways, so we at least have her weapon. Her kit is not going to be accurate. It's going to be updated when she actually comes out. In battle, she'll have 64 HP, 69 attack, 57 speed, 48 defense, and 39 res. That's not going to be fun to fight. And it's a good thing she doesn't have tier 4 skills, otherwise she'll kick her ass. Well, I mean, she has a tier 4 smoke, but it doesn't really matter. Anyway, slaying. At start turn, if there's an ally within 3 rows or 3 columns centered on unit, grants attack speed +6 and not fall up to unit and allies within 3 rows or 3 columns centered on unit for 1 turn. Wow. That is super good. This is in line with the new idea. Oh, well, I mean, this is another hero that certain heroes will destroy. If you can steal buffs, she might be really, really sad. But for everybody else, this enables a bunch of things at this point. Not fall always good, attack speed +6 always good. And that's a huge, easy buff radius. If unit initiates combat, or if there's an ally within 3 rows or 3 columns centered on unit, makes sense. Connect part 1 and part 2 together. Grants bonus to units attack speed, defense, res equals 5, plus number of allies within 3 rows or 3 columns centered on unit times 3, maximum 14. That's just how they do stats nowadays, basically guaranteed. And then guaranteed to have a lot of stats. Neutralize units penalties. Neutralize effects that inflict special equivalent charge -X on unit. Unit deals +X damage and reduces damage from a foe's first attack by 50% of X during combat. X gives highest total bonuses among unit and allies in 3 rows or 3 columns center on unit. First attack normally means only the first strike. For effects that grant unit attacks twice, it means the first and second strike. And also when foe's attack triggers foe special, reduces special damage by 50% of X. Okay, that's a really good kit. I don't really know how much we can really talk about this because there's a good chance she has a perf skill, and if she doesn't, I don't know, man. It's really hard because this feels like a really complete weapon. It is lacking a couple of things, but it's not lacking much because it comes with novel, comes with self-buffing, it comes with support, it comes with slaying, it comes with new generation of stat gains, partial tempo, damage reduction, and damage reduction. And damage reduction. So no, there's no damage reduction actually. But again, it's really hard to talk about these things because this isn't her full kit, it's just her weapon. So, but yeah, the weapon itself seems really, really nice. But it's again one of those stupid hero classes which, if you don't pull for her during her banner, she's not gonna be a part of the normal banners. Unlike Ascendant Heroes, where you can just randomly pull them, so... Yep. If you're a Dagger fan, it's gonna be kind of agonizing. And she looks really good. You know, the one thing I like about the new 8 heroes is that they look like time has passed and that they've aged up. But also that doesn't really make sense, because... You know, they're like gods. Ice Giants are basically gods. Or like mythical beings, so they don't age like a human, so... Anyway, she looks more and more like her mom, I would suppose. And her mom's definitely a MILF, and MILFs are nice. For part 2, we'll take a look at Yarn and Leaf. Full Rabbit Fang enables Kanto. If it against Cavos, grants speed +3. That's just Yarn stuff. At start turn, number of adjacent allies other than base or dragon allies is greater or equal to 1, or if units conditions for transportation are met, grants special cooldown count -1 to unit. That's not very exciting. That just reminds me of Leaf. It's just another way to do the same thing. If number of adjacent allies other than beast or dragon allies is greater or less than or equal to 1. No. I always say this wrong when I'm reading it out loud for some reason. Or if units transform, grants bonus to units attack speed, defense, res equals 5 plus number of foes within 3 rows, 3 columns, times... Oh my god, this is standard stuff. Okay, it looks like just the standard stuff. Deals damage with 20% unit speed. Neutralize effects that guarantee foes follow-up attacks and effects that prevent units follow-up attacks during combat, so no follow-up. It's really like similar to Leaf, huh? After combat, units' HP is less than or equal to 90%. Grant special equivalent count -2 to unit, and that's very similar to Yarn. Why did they pick Yarn? He's not even very exciting. And anyways, standard beast transformation effects. Okay, it's very similar to Leaf. And I think you can come down into like very similar results as well. So, but Leaf is hotter and cuter and has much better costume. Okay, I'm not gonna disparage this. Yarn is good. It's just Yarn is not very exciting. So basically, free-to-play accessible version of Leaf. If you like Yarn and need an anti-cav hero or a modern beast hero or just a hero to build for fun, Yarn's probably gonna be a very good pickup because he always has a very good stat spread. He's always very well min-maxes. It's low res, but pretty good speed. So yeah, he's not bad. It's just why. Gale Force. So for those who don't remember, we already had Yarn as a newer version. Beast Sense demoting is nice. Beast Sense being accessible is nice. That's a better way to word it. This is very nice on Herons, for example. Put this on a Heron if you want. So they always transform, so you can have a 3-space refresher. Additionally, you can have some damage reduction. Rattle speed defense. Oh well. Clash is the 4-star skill for Leaf, so she's good fodder. Well, Leaf's still cute. And ST near Trace 3, as expected. Sturdy Beast is inheritable. Yep, requires Ignis, cannot use but yeah, Beast inheritable. Dragon Scale is off of Dragon's IR3, as expected, because it is an improvement on that. And DR Twin End Save is built off of Near Save 3. Okay, so these the End Save is Near Save and F Save is Far Save, so that's the idea. And this will be built off of AR Far Save 3. So any of the AR Far Saves. Oh, no, it has to be the attack and res Far Save. Wait. That's actually really annoying. But we officially have tier 4 save skills. But I don't think they're that big of a deal. You have to have a hero or a saber hero that can really utilize instant specials. But I guess you can just give them...
New saves are just 300 theme and cheer.
There's 300 SP, so they're not increased. So for those who don't remember, our savior skills were already 300 SP despite not having a golden border. And so there's no point increase, which is good because it will just make it even harder to compete because whales will have an advantage. But yeah. Anyways, these skills aren't crazy, but they are really good with the damage reduction and scaling armor skills. But if you don't have those skills, it doesn't really matter. Okay, I mean, it matters. It's obviously an improvement no matter what, but it's not essential. But man, the reduced damage by X% skills triggering, and then the special skill triggers being doubled up, and then the healing. It's all really nice stuff, but don't freak out. And can you imagine pulling Na or Harmonic Nagi and then just foddering them off? Like, I can't even imagine that right now. Alright, another look at Dagger real quick. Oh, I guess that doesn't matter. Quick look at her art. Damn, she has abs. You guys remember how people freaked out about our first abs girl? Man, those were the days. Anyways, damn. Who's the artist? Oh, I guess we can find the artist because it should say. But what a splendid job. This might be my favorite Heroes art in a long time. It looks really natural, looks really right, and they play with perspective really well. So yeah, I like it. I think it's just a down mine left. Okay. Alright, let me give you a moment to edit that and then let's go over it. Let's see. For Nika players, remember that solo raid started and that Quincy is now available. Get your kit boxes for dolls. Yes. Feel like kind of surprised there's still 300 even though they're careful about it. High Dragon Ball was 400. Half expect tier 4 saviors to be at least I feel like they heard the ramifications of it and weren't the biggest fans of it. Or they... I don't want to sound like a hater, but a part of me wants to believe that it wasn't because they were like considerate players, but rather they just forgot to change 300 SP to 400 SP. Maybe I am a hater. But yeah, I genuinely think maybe they just forgot. Okay, our final part of the snapshot for the data mine are the hero stats. Oh shoot, we also got the seals too. I don't think that's such a big deal. One sec. Let me get the seals. Yeah, it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be 400 SP. Where is it? Somebody posted seals earlier. Okay. I can't find it, but I guess it doesn't really matter. We'll find out soon enough anyways. Aren't you showing the weapon refine as well? I'll briefly go over it. I'll just read over it. Normally I would do the showcase, but man, I'm really tired, and you guys don't seem excited at all. I'm not trying to blame you guys for this, but I'm already tired, and if you're not excited, I'm not gonna have the energy for it either. Alright, I guess we'll start here then. That's it. That's literally it. I don't blame you, man. Just so you guys know, before the stream, I was sleeping. I had to take a nap. If there was no trailer today, I would have just gone to bed early, so. Not trying to be a hater, just actually tired. The TD seals are Go Dragons and Wily Fighter. Wily Fighter, isn't that kind of insane? Huh. It'll be interesting to see what combinations you'll make with Wily Fighter. Or you could just go Wily Fighter, Wily Fighter. I guess, because it's good stats. Go Dragons doesn't really matter, but Wily Fighter is going to be interesting. Alright, so those are our TT seals. Okay. Here are our TT stats. What am I saying? Here are our hero stats. Hopeful Eternity Nagi with 49 HP, 48 attack, 17 speed, 45 defense, and 48 res. Has no one calculated yet? Oh, here it is. Cool. The super boons are res. Super banes are speed and defense for Nagi. Okay.
I woke up to a new yarn that's F2P is really stalking me.
Are you actually a yarn fan? I'm genuinely surprised that they pick yarn. So, anyways, the higher res makes perfect sense because it is another scout user. So, but yeah, other than that, she's so solid. 45 defense, 48 res is incredible. But of course, yeah, you want to go super boon in res just to solidify her, and there's a lot more res checks nowadays, so she'll do great there. Res is more important as a whole, in general, because mages are more frequent than archers nowadays. But yeah, Nagi's really good. Next we have Asker, 42 HP, 48 attack, 16 speed, 48 defense, and 45 res. Very similar to Nagi.
He's
wow.
my all-time favorite character in Fire Emblem alongside Rinka.
No way. That's such a weird pick. Okay, so Asker and Nagi are basically the same, but one is infantry and one is armor. The only difference is 7 HP, really. Asker has 7 less HP than Nagi, but other than that, basically the same. They just swapped their defense and res, and the 1 point speed difference doesn't really matter. But yeah. Asker has super boons in defense, super banes in attack, speed, and res. Wow, you can get a really bad Asker really easily, huh? Next we have Na, the Grateful One. 53 HP, 47 attack, 18 speed, 49 defense, and 45 res. Makes more sense because physical heroes are mostly... melee heroes are mostly physical. So having more defense than res makes sense. And this isn't very exciting, is it? It's just the same stat line. So yeah, very similar. She has more min-maxing into HP though. Oh wait, that's trainee BST, isn't it? I don't even have to do the math. That's trainee BST. Okay, so now it has trainee BST, but all they did was dump that into HP, which is not particularly meaningful. But I guess it will help her in dealing with Felix. I'm interested in seeing if that was legit. Will all Nas just beat any Felix? But it's still incredible that she beat Felix because she's green. Anyways, with that said though, yeah, 53 HP, 47 attack, 18 speed, 49 defense, and 45 res. That is a new generation, current generation savior hero if I've ever seen one. Super boons in defense and res, super banes in HP and attack. Makes sense. Next we have Cat Attack Leaf, 40 HP, 44 attack, 47 speed, 35 defense, and 24 res. It will have to be speed, yep. Super boon in speed, super boon in res, super banes in HP and defense. Makes sense. This will be... I mean, if Yarn didn't exist, this would be our best demoted beast cav by far. But because Yarn exists, and he is even more accessible. Wow. Guys, Leaf and Yarn's weapons are already very similar. Like, they're not literally the same, but they're very similar. In fact, you might prefer Yarn's better because it's effective against calves. But with all that said, this is so close. 40 HP, 47 attack, 45 speed, 36 defense, and 21 res. You can do a comparison between Yarn and Leaf. They're just basically the same. Yes, there's a slight difference in terms of attack and speed, but it's so close. Yarn has super boons in speed and defense and super banes in HP. So with that said, even though I don't like Yarn, and I don't think anything of Yarn, and I don't know why they picked Yarn, that's an easy recommend. You should build Yarn, just have effective against Cav Hero, who is very modern. Remember, he has all the new amenities, which is like Null Follow-Up, Accelerate Specials, Partial Temple, Partial Damage Reduction. I might be wrong about that one, actually. It's been a while since we last checked. I'll make sure. Built-in Kanto, and scaling of speed into more offense, modern BST. Okay, no damage reduction. That's the only thing he's really missing. But still, that's really solid for a free-to-play hero.
I'm killing one of my Felix for Excel.
Okay, well, Shouts to whales who can afford to do that. Anyways, those are your new heroes. I'll just quickly summarize this as I'm interested in seeing how useful they will be long term. My feelings on power creep are not good, and again, historically, Halloween heroes do not perform well in the long time in the future. There's only like a handful, like 5 heroes that have actually lasted past 1 year in terms of relevance. At least that's my thoughts. So chances are, I mean, every single year Halloween heroes look so good until, you know, you're 6 months later and no one even cares about them anymore. So I hope Nagi's not the new Dual Duma. I hope Asker is not the new, I mean, Grimma. Halloween Grimma was super cool, but really quickly didn't matter, so he shouldn't be. I think Asker is most likely to be the long-term lasting hero of this batch, because Savior heroes have been struggling as of late, even though Nagi's, by being not counting his armor, will make her a lot more interesting. But yeah, Asker I think is going to be the longest lasting hero just because of support functionality, and of course Breath of Life 4 is really nice, and obviously having the ability to force engagements onto him because he has Bulwark is very, very cool. Now will be very interesting, but I hate her art. And it'll be interesting to see if she can actually handle Felix's properly buffed up and supported Felix's. But she'll be very essential for a lot of people because most people don't have a way to deal with Felix. Whenever I fight Felix, I just pray that he doesn't engage into me and I can attack him and he doesn't have this encounter. That's basically how it works for me. Leaf and Yarn are interesting, but I really don't recommend people use orbs for Leaf when Yarn is so good. So yeah, highly recommend people build a Yarn with your grills. You don't really have much to do with them anyways, outside of favorites. And I think Asker is the best hero of the banner, or the longest lasting hero of the banner. And Nagi and Na will be fodder a bunch because their B slots and C slots are inheritable and are really nice. But yeah, those are my thoughts. It's an easy skip for me. It might be an easy skip for you guys. And I think hoarding orbs right now for Christmas is the best idea. But yeah, that's just my thoughts. Didn't you get like 7 Gotries? You can deal with Felix. I have to build him. I guess he can. I haven't tried that option yet. Alright. I remember when we used to be excited for Faye. It's been a while since we did data mine. And I'll be honest, I don't think people are that interested anymore, so. Oh shoot, we had to show the refines off. I'm just gonna read the refines.
Does Yarn have training? Steve.
No. No. The only hero of training BSC is Na, but I don't think it really matters because it's just dumped in HP. Gotcha's the best counter? Alright. So I guess I have to build a Gotri so I can actually deal with him. But even if I built a Gotri, I don't have access to Gotri in Arena, which is where, at least I'll have him in Arena Assault. But I don't have access to him in Arena where it's most scary. Felix has been ending my runs in Arena. Weird because they're both child units. Well, one is actually a child. Yarn hasn't historically gotten training BST, right, chat? I don't remember him getting training BST. Alright. Frees up B slot to run stuff like reopening for armors. You're right. That actually would be a smart move to do with the Wily Fighter. But I don't even think of things like that, because reopening's so hard to get. It's only off of Alphonse and now Asker. It's so expensive. Okay. Alright, let's go over the refines. Kodisha's staff or flame. Calc damage from staff like other weapons. For allies within 2 spaces of unit, grants attack speed, attack res +4, reduces damage from foes' attacks by 30%. That doesn't seem very exciting. That just seems like old flame. Seriously? No way. That's barely an upgrade. They just did attack res +4 and they added guard on top of that. Why didn't they increase the damage reduction portion? Huh. Okay, they did not increase the damage reduction portion, which is really strange because 30% is like nothing nowadays. If a unit is within 3 spaces of an ally, grants attack speed defense res +5 to unit, reduces damage from foes attacked by 30%. This is for herself, so she's a better fighter. And inflicts special command charge -1 on foe per attack during combat. Again, not very useful or meaningful. Okay. Keeps her alive a bit better. Now the refined effects. Allies in 2 spaces of unit can move to any space within 2 spaces of unit, so it's like flyer guidance. At start of turn, if unit is within 2 spaces of an ally, grants attack res +6 and special command charge +1 per attack during combat. To unit allies within 2 spaces of unit for 1 turn, that is useful. But it won't be useful unless she auto-doubles, which she does. If unit shoots combat within 2 spaces of an ally, grants attack speed, defense res +5 unit, and unit makes a guaranteed follow-up attack during combat. Guys, what do you think? You wanna know what I think? I think I like Setup's Refine more. And Setup is a 4-star. 3 and 4-star. Now, extra cooldown, +1. The ability to move heroes is really nice. I will absolutely give her that. But Setup, in terms of stats, and then, like, straight up attack down, I think is much more impressive. And of course, in terms of improvements on fighting abilities, Flame is very impressive, but Setup was also really impressive, so... I don't know, I'm more impressed by Seteth, and I feel like if I had the option to use Seteth or Flame, I'm probably still leaning towards Seteth. Just because I prefer the attack down over the 30% damage reduction. She is going to fit certain teams better because of the cooldown acceleration per attack. But it's really not overly exciting. Attack res +10, guard, cooldown +1. It's a bigger increase on herself. Now she's a legitimate fighter, is what it looks like. Yeah, it looks really meh. That's what I feel like as well. Yeah. I'm not saying it's useless, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying when a 4-star seems seems better, that's kind of iffy. Anyways, at least this is the best Flame, because a year ago, Halloween Flame was released and no one gave a damn, so this is better than that at least. So there you go. At least Halloween Flame is more dead than she ever was. Alright, next, Kraber's Tome. Kraber's Tome from Ileana is, if unit's HP is 25% or above at start combat, grants all stats +5 to unit, and unit makes a guaranteed follow-up attack during combat. And also unit is within 2 spaces of an ally, and units res over foes res, reduces damage from foes attack by a difference between stats during combat. That's actually really good. Ileana used to be fairly tanky because of her high res, and now she's actually tanky. The auto double is really big because she has a really nice stat spread between attack and res. Now she gets to utilize that. Additionally, if unit's HP is 25% above at start combat, restore 7 HP to unit after combat. Okay, sustain on... This is actually really good. Sustain on her is actually really meaningful. Yeah, it really stretches out her survivability, especially with her part 1 of her skill. At start combat, if unit's HP is 25% above, grants attack speed, defense, res +5 unit. Neutralize units' penalties to res, and neutralize the foe's bonuses to res, deals damage equals 20% of units' res, and grants special cooldown charge +1 a unit per attack during combat. Okay! Isn't this insanely good? What's the name again for the arcane blue tome? Is this not just way, way, way better than that? Because this is complete, in my opinion. Oh, I think it's just missing damage reduction. But I'll still take this over that. Because if you out-res your foe's res, reduce damage from foe's attacks by difference between stats during combat, maximum 20. So, it's not percentage damage reduction, it's pure damage. Yeah, this is way better. No, it's... I think this is 100% better. Yeah, it's just a 100% better arcane euphoria is the idea, fundamental idea here. Hey, everyone should build an Ileana. If you are lacking a strong blue mage, this is the pick. She's amazing. And yes, she got Resplendent.
Don't forget she got Resplendent, so her stats are much better than they seem.
Yeah. So 40 attack base, 42 res base.
It has a cool animation too, Link.
A cool animation too? Okay. She's also a good ploy user as a result then. No, she has attack down, so that's better than DR. Alright, here's Ileana. Yeah, that's a really cool animation. Just a big bunch of big beams. And she hits really hard. Yeah, this is an easy recommend. Wow. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. That's really nice. She's high commitment to reach her potential, and Lagoo's friend is a must for her. No! No, it's not! You don't have to put Lagoo's friend on everything! Guys. She has auto doubles. She has cooldown +1. Why do you have to have Lagoo's friend? You can easily do Spiral 4, for example. Easily. Because she doesn't bypass damage reduction. You can easily do LOL 4s easily. Why not? Like, there's no absolute need to go Lagoo's friend. I don't know why. The obsession! It's just an obsession at this point. Anyways, just saying, I feel like with a cheap build, she would already be good, right? LOL attack, res 3 even, but obviously LOL 4s are nice. Right, she has all doubles and her speed's not the worst, so you can even go magical null follow up. You know, like, there are options. There's no absolute need to go down the path of Lagoo's friend. Anyways, we're gonna do Milady now.
So-called freethinkers when building an infantry unit in 2024.
The really sad part is everyone is just making heroes exactly the same. You don't have to, but that's what people have been doing. Oh, I suppose I should give a rating. Chat, that's a 5 out of 5. Agree or disagree? If you were to rate Ileana's Refine out of 5, let me know what would you give it. That's a 5 out of 5 in my books. Why is it a 5 out of 5? She's a free-to-play hero. She basically got the Arcane Blue Tome, but even better for free. And you can plus 10 her easily. And because of how she's positioned with her high res and pretty decent attack, she's set up to be a nuke. So I really like her. And of course, she's a good play user. So when you think of her potential and how easy it is to reach her potential, unless you're arguing for Lagoo's friend, then that is kind of hard. But outside of that, I like the idea of, like, you know, magical null follow-up or a Spiral 4 with ploy 4 with your choice of A slot. I already feel like you can make a really good Ileana, so... really good special spamming Ileana. So I really like this. As for Flame, 3 out of 5? It's an improvement. She's a better fighter now. So I don't think I can give her less than 3 out of 5. But in terms of being a support hero, I feel like she doesn't do enough to justify her replacing anyone. I would take Setef over her, to be honest. And while allies within 2 spaces of her can move within 2 spaces of unit, you don't really need Flame to do that. You just want her to be a better support hero. She's a better all-rounder, which is not what she needed, because she doesn't stand out in anything particular. Again, you can just put the movement stuff on another hero, and while more movement is better overall, and I get that, I think I would rather take Setef, because a plus 10 Setef is much harder to kill than a Flame, because you're not going to plus 10 Flame. And... yeah, I mean, she's a 5-star. So the expectations are higher, and I don't think she reaches them. Okay, Milady time. Crimson Lance. If unit's HP is 25% or above at start combat, grants attack speed defense res +5 unit. Reduces damage from foes first attack by 20% of unit's defense. First strike normally means only the first strike. Okay, that's good, but not overly impressive, especially because Asker exists now. The Halloween Asker. And foe cannot make a fall attack during combat, sure. And also unit's defense over foe's defense increases speed difference necessary for foe to make a fall attack by difference between stats times 2. And difference necessary increases by 10. Okay, that's the new chill effect, isn't it? Okay, it's not bad. If unit's HP is 25% or above at start combat, restore 7 HP to unit after combat. Okay, I guess that's just the copy and paste now. Sure. For foes within 3 rows of 3 columns centered on unit, inflicts attack speed defense -4 and special clone charge -1 on those foes per attack during combat. Okay. If initiates combat or foes HP 75% at or above at start of combat, grants attack speed defense res +5 to unit, deals damage equals 20% of unit's defense, makes a guaranteed fall attack during combat. Not overly exciting.
You better not sup because she keeps showing up for my arena tickets.
Guys, what do you think? I think it's fine. There's nothing wrong with this. Survivability, increased. Auto doubling, important. Sustainability, high. Guard and healing really helps with sustainability. And she has wary now and she's hard to double. But... oh, and she scales defense into more attack and she got a bunch of stats. However... oh, and it's super rain. That's the super rain with the super rain kind of guard. But is that enough, chat? Would you go out of your way to make Milady? I feel like if you have a bunch of Miladies, why not? This is not a bad bad Lancer at all. However, it's not overly exciting and it lacks something to make her truly special. So she's now a cross between a support and she's still as bulky as ever, if not even more bulky. And now she has offensive kick to her because she can auto double. But outside of that, it's just not exciting at all. This isn't a game-changing level of refine. If we could give a 0.5, I think this is a 3.5 out of 5. But yeah, you guys can let me know. I just don't think this is overly meaningful. This doesn't make her a must build, but it is a welcome change. So it is improvement, but just not a crazy improvement where it necessitates any kind of action. But that's what I think. If you stack Wyvern Rift, she becomes literally impossible to double. Yes. Her potential with Wyvern Rift is always really high because of her high base defense, and her speed is not crap. So you're right about that. If you double down and commit to her fully and highly, she will live up to her potential. But I would counter-argue and just say, hey, who has Wyvern Rift? Ah, right. So what's stopping us from just using Rosado or somebody? Like, that's what I understand. I feel like I would even like, I don't think I can justify giving Wyvern Rift to Milady, but I think I can justify Wyvern Rift on Ashnard. You know what I mean? Maybe that's not a popular opinion, but that's how I look at it. Problem, she's a 5-star and not many broken flyers. Okay. I mean, if you get her, just merge her. Her fodder's kind of crap anyways. Yes, if you have a lot of her, there's no reason not to get it. I'm not saying don't get this. It is an improvement. I can recommend getting it if you have it, but I wouldn't go out of my way to build Milady. I feel like, let's put it in perspective. I feel like if a Refine is 4 or 5, you would try to go out of your way to build this hero. But if it's under 4, like a 3 or a 3.5, you would only do it if you have a bunch of copies. And if it's under 3, I would just not do it. It just doesn't seem to be worth it. Is that a good, fair way to look at it? Because that's basically how I feel about it. I'm still more of a fan of Wyvern Rift Glenn. Okay, well, we're not going to get into that right now. There are a lot of Wyvern Rift users out there, but I don't think Milady separates herself from the rest of them. That's basically sums it up, I think. Alright, we have Pyro Veronica. Enables candle, distance +1. Maximum 4, accelerate special trigger, equivalent count -1. If unit shoots combat or if number of allies adjacent to unit is less than or equal to 1, grants defense res +... oh, they improved the range because she had to be solo before. Grants defense res +5 unit. Inflicts defense res -5 on foe. That used to be really, really good. It's now just cool. Unit makes a guaranteed follow-up attack. Grants special equivalent count -X to unit before unit's first attack during combat. Combat equals X is the number of spaces from start position to end position of whoever initiated combat, maximum 3. So that's like the new clash effects, basically, or that's not quite Excel. At start of turn, if unit's HP is 25% or above, inflicts attack defense -7 and feud on closest foes and foes within 2 spaces of those foes through the next actions. At start combat, unit's HP is 25% or above, grants defense res +5 to unit, inflicts defense res -5 on foe, and deals damage equals 20% of unit's defense during combat, excluding AoEs. And also, when units special triggers, neutralize effects, foes reduce damage by X% skills. Huh. It's momentum. Thank you for pointing that out. Okay. Chat, what do you think? I like it because they put Kanto in. And I know that sounds really minimum, but I never expected her to get Kanto. The reason why Kanto is a big deal is because base Veronica always has to think about spacing. You don't want to be next to an ally. They've now not only improved the spacing, because you can now be next to one ally, they gave her Kanto. So in terms of her gimmick, they made it a lot easier to take advantage of. Adding momentum is a big deal. A modern Cav skill built into the weapon is always nice. Her ability to drop attack defense -7 and feud on closest foes and foes in 2 spaces of those foes through next actions makes her a good team player and obviously buffs her up in combat as well. And then of course, more defense and res up and defense res down on foe. So she is a big stat manipulator. And of course, scaling of defense into more damage. And of course, damage reduction bypass when you have special. I think it's a 4. No, I think it's a 3.5. I'm conflicted. It's between 3.5 to 4. Maybe I'll just bump it up. I'll say it's 4 out of 5. It's not a must build, but it is a really clear upgrade. And because of her positioning as a harmonic hero, you would get this absolutely. If nothing else, to use her in resonant battles. So I'm getting this refined. But yeah, it's an easy recommend, especially if you use her in harmonic battles, and her usability went way up because before she was just a fighter, and she's now a much better fighter, and she fights better as part of a team. And yes, feud is very neat. I don't see a reason to build her if you already have Alphonse. Well, you can only deploy Alphonse one time. Just want to point that out. So in modes like Arena Assault. And again, she's a harmonic hero, so harmonic hero's biggest goal nowadays is to be useful in resonance battles. There's not that many harmonic heroes that are very useful for other modes nowadays. Not to say there's none, because that's not true. But it's only a handful of heroes that are like harmonic heroes that are meta. Their bigger importance to them is be good in resonance battles, and I think she does that really, really well. Just like Milady with Rift, she can double stack actual momentum. All right, nice, nice. All right. Here's Veld. I know my head's blocking it. Okay, I'll make like a vampire and poof. Now you guys can all read, but I'm gone. Just kidding. Anyways, Petrify. Grants res +3. SR turns 1 through 5 inflicts gravity on foe on the enemy team with the lowest specified stat, and also inflicts attack speed -7 and sabotage on that foe and foes within 2 spaces of that foe through the next actions. Specified stats equals turn 1 equals HP, turn 2 equals attack, turn 3 equals speed, turn 4 equals defense, turn 5 equals res. This was back in the day when this was pretty cool. Nowadays it's just annoying to remember. But not bad. It's not bad. The variable targeting is really hard for you to plan around, but when everything falls into plan, you feel like such a badass player. All according to plan. Kekaku. But no one really plans like that anymore. Come on. If unit chase combat or the number of allies adjacent to your unit is less than or equal to 1, grants attack speed, defense, res +5 unit. A unit makes a guaranteed fall attack during combat. Can you guys believe Gatekeeper didn't get auto doubles? Can you believe that? Just saying. Just saying. Everyone's getting them. And he actually has a pretty good attack stat, and he doesn't utilize it because he only hits one time. Anyways, Veld with all doubles, absolutely necessary, so he's not just support, he's also a good fighter. His 30 attack base is actually not bad when you consider all the stat manipulation he does. SR combat units HP is 25% or above, grants attack speed, defense, res +5 unit, and neutralize foes with bonuses to attack res. Unit deals +X damage, and total potencies among target and foes within 2 spaces of target. Okay, and reaches damage from foes for attack by 30%. Okay, not overly exciting. Chat, is that the worst? You gotta really value sabotage. you gotta really use gravity. It would be interesting if you have big brain. This is a 5 out of 5 refine because you can completely mess with the enemy team, right? The gravity, the sabotage, super annoying to deal with. Huh. The gravity is the killer part, because you could... But is it worth it to carry Veld around? He's not a particularly good fighter. He's not a particularly good tank. But with all these things, he actually does hold his own, especially if sabotage is there. But to make him truly interesting, you gotta get the gravity to hit, and the gravity to hit valuable heroes. I feel like if you have a big brain and you pull off some master plan with Veld in like summer duels or ether raids, I think it would feel really nice. But I feel like for most players, this is too complicated to get to the usage, use him really well. 3 out of 5. I can't give him anything higher than that. He's not bad. It's just really hard to use him effectively. He's a much better fighter, but I don't really know if you would go out of your way to build Veld so he can fight, so... Maybe I'm just a hater. I don't know. I think the debuffs aren't good enough, and I think they're too hard to use fully. And while he is a much better fighter, I just don't know why you want to use him to fight. Thanks for moving your big head. Thanks. So, gravity doesn't work on Felix or Sigurd, RIP. It doesn't?
Gravity doesn't work on Felix or Sigurd, RIP.
Okay, well that's even more annoying if that's true. Anyways, chat, here are your refines. I'm gonna sum it up. Not a bad group of refines, is what I wanted to say, but the more I think about it, IMO, chat, best refine, can we all agree, is Ileana. Again, that's Arcane Euphoria for free. It is better than Arcane Euphoria in my eyes. It doesn't have the pure survivability of Arcane Euphoria, but it does still give her damage down from foe's attack by a difference of res stat, but only through ranged fights. But outside of that, huge damage increase, auto doubles, huge stat increase, sustainability. And because she is also a resplendent hero, and she has a really good stat allocation of pretty good attack with really good res, good ploy user. And if you're crazy, like certain people, you could pull a Goose Friend on her, but I wouldn't do that. But yeah, I really think she's the best hero. Because this is way more than you can expect for a 5-star. Sorry, for a non-5-star. As a 3 and 4-star hero, this is an easy recommend, especially in this current meta. So yeah, I'd build her. What am I saying? I'm going to build her. And then in second place, I think I have Veronica over Milady, just because Veronica is used in more modes. That might be cheating, but her kit really helps out in resonant battles. Really helps out in resonant battles, where she still has a role to play. I still use her in resonant battles. I don't know if you guys still do it, but I use her very frequently. And in resonant battles, she just added a ton of value. And in my books, you gotta value the modes that the characters are meant for, and she's a fundamental hero. So yeah, for me, I think P. Vero's second place. Then it's Milady. Then it's Flane. Then Veld. But yeah, I think overall it's not a good bunch. Ileana, Vero, the best. Everyone else is just meh or whatever. Gravity definitely works on Sigurd and Felix, LOL. The problem is how to even get it to land, and I don't know how it's gonna land. So, fundamentally, could it land? Yes. Practically, could it land? Probably not. And it's so random. And it's only turns. So here's okay. If we're gonna talk about it, for me, if Veld was to be better, his gravity needed to hit more than one enemy hero. And some people argue that's broken. Yes, but that's what he needed to do. Also, it can't just be turns 1 through 5. It's just every turn. So if it's a battle that stalls out, right? For example, Ether Raids can go 7, 8 rounds. He, at one point, will just do nothing. and something in Arena Assault, for example, where in some battles you gotta stall the battle out, right? For example, like Felix is charging forward, so you can't move forward, right? So there are a lot of instances where you can't fight. It might take over 5 turns for you to complete your battles, in which case you'll just do nothing with his debuffs at that point. So, in my honest opinion, it's just not enough and too much work for too little. So that's what I think. Gravity doesn't work on Emblem Sigurd unless you give him movement +1 somehow, and Felix can just refresh himself and or use Celica Ring. Bobuch is also correct on that. Whatever, I wasn't agreeing with Dex the Fey Apologist anyway, so. Okay. We managed to do the data mine and Triller in under 2 hours. I think that's an accomplishment. Guys, if you enjoyed, it would be really nice to donate. I don't ask for donations, but the Subathon has only 9 hours remaining, and we're in the final stretch. If we raise $35 worth of bits more, I'll let you guys pick a hero to +10. And we do have a stretch goal to do 1 path of 3 houses. But that's probably never going to happen, so yeah. Anyways, I'm just glad we got this done quick enough. I'll still be on Faye for the next little while, so if you want to chat and whatnot, feel free to. And, oh yeah, this stream is sponsored. If you have the time, and especially if you are a user, check out our sponsor for the stream. Yeah, it coming out early was a big deal. For those who don't know, the reason why I don't do data mines very often anymore is because I work full time now, and I have to get to work by 8:30. So you can imagine if I stay up to 2 a.m., I have less than 6 hours of sleep, less than 6 hours for sleep, for travel, for washing myself up, and for preparing work. It's way too hectic. That's why I have not been doing data mines. Not because I hate data mines in this game. It's literally just not realistic to do them. Okay, anyways, really quick shoutouts to our sponsor, which is LD. Oh, let me move myself first. Our sponsor is LD Shop. You might have heard of LD Player, and they are the same people. They now have an online shop. If you are a player of various games such as Honkai Star Rail, Zone Zero, Wuthering Waves, Honor of Kings, God's Victory Nikkei, Soul Living Arise, you can use this as a cheaper way of redeeming, of purchasing benefits. So this is a Canadian prices. Oh, wait, no, this is American prices. If you sign up with my link, you get 5% off on top of the percentage off they have already. And it's really easy to use. You just enter your ID, your server, and then you can buy it. A really cool thing to do with this is if you like watching streamers, I'm not saying buy this stuff for me, but if you like watching streamers play these games and you want to surprise them or give them a boost, you can use this to buy stuff for other players. Which is I guess it's not that modern. Genshin has been doing this since 4 years ago. It's just because the majority of you guys are Fae players, so the idea of buying stuff for other players is not really a thing. But in other gacha games, it is a thing, so. And if anyone shows me that they bought something, I will give you a supply pass in HSR. If you buy anything, I'll give you a supply pass. But yeah, just be sure to DM me your receipt and whatnot. Anyways, so if you play any of these games, feel free to check it out. By buying into this, you'll support me as well. And once again, thanks to LD Shop, which is our sponsor for the stream. And I really need sleep because I can't even form sentences well anymore. All right. Oh man. Ugh. Chat, when's the next big thing happening in Fire Emblem Heroes? Just so I can plan for things. Next banner's the 15th? Okay. So we got like 2 weeks from next banner. That's good.
As you command.
Are you sure? Heading out.
Alright, I need a quick break. Let's do ether raids. I'm trying really hard nowadays to try and get 8 hours of sleep, guys. So. Oh my god, is that the butt face himself? You got this, nerd. What do I got? I'm not actually getting anyone from this. I wanted to make a Nana, but I don't even think it's worth it. You only notice me when I shake my ass in your chat. I think that's the only thing worth mentioning about you. You being a bottom. Oh, sorry, your bottom. You bottom. Your bottom. Anyways,
I will give it my all.
how are you, Thornier? Thornier, I hereby invite you to play a game with me. I hereby invite you. Guys, would you want to watch me play Predator? This is a super cool game. It came out like 3 years ago. I can't even believe they're doing they're giving away a free copy of this. I don't know if you guys know this, but growing up, Alien vs. Predator is one of my favorite action movies of all time. And the original Predator was really good with Arnold. Famous line, "Get to the chopper." I can't even do it very well. We can play that. Or from Fat Shark, Warhammer 40,000 Darktide. This game, a lot of people don't like, but I think it's really cool. And whenever I watch people play this game with friends, it's really awesome. Anyways, I invite you to play with me if you want. Oh, also we have to do Space Marine on stream sometime soon. I still have 2 days, so I'll probably try to do it soon. Are you playing as the Predator or running from him? You can play as Predator or you can play as humans. I'm gonna double check. Oh yeah, and there's a lot of executions. Yeah, you play as the Predator and the humans. I'm pretty sure it's both. Because I remember watching people play this game back in like 2020, and it was humans versus predators as game mode. Yeah, you can. You do play as humans as well. Yeah, I'm not crazy. It's been a long time. I'm still surprised that they're still working on this game, but I'm really happy they are. This was one of the coolest games released upon its release. It was so hyped up. Just hit me up. Can you just like grab the game first? I don't want to schedule something only to find out you can't get the game. Remember?
I can do it. You got it.
Remember there was a time when I tried to schedule something with you and it turned out you couldn't even get the game? Remember that? I don't want to do that again.
Which way?
I still bought the game. Well, yeah, but I don't want to do that to you. 8 hours of sleep for a week straight as an adult should get you an achievement unlocked award. Yeah, for those who don't know, I almost never sleep 8 hours. I'm not gonna get 8 hours tonight anyways, because I gotta get up. I'm working at home tomorrow, so I don't have to travel to work. But work starts at 8:30, so I gotta make sure I get up early enough.
I understand.
But yeah, Thornier, see if you can pick up one of the games. Let me know which one you want to play so I can start organizing it. I wanted to play games with some VTuber friends during the subathon, but
Your orders.
unfortunately. Probably Predator? Yeah. You are a natural bottom Predator after all. Space Marines I actually have to play until long enough to get to multiplayer. No, you gotta read the face story. I do. Oh cool, we got Attack Speed Excel, which is the best ace slot for her. I hope you've been well, Thornier. I feel really bad. I wanted to drop by a lot of my friends' streams in the last month. And I didn't get the chance to.
As you command.
I will give it my all.
Not that I considered you a friend, just so you know.
You got it.
Are you
Heading
sure?
out.
But yeah, working full time, man. It's so hard to organize things and have the energy to do things.
I will give it my all.
By the way, chat, I'm gonna start
I understand.
scripting videos for the future. I'll start with Faye, but I'll just be making like a bunch of short videos about thoughts and reactions and stuff to all sorts of gacha going on. But I'll start with Faye just because it's a good place to start at.
Your orders.
I was gonna type something really nice, but wow. But now, yeah. Don't worry about typing nice stuff. I don't want to hear it.
Heading out.
Are you sure?
Which way?
As you command.
Sure. You got it.
I will give it my all.
You're a dingus, thanks. Alright. I don't even know what I want on her anymore. I'm half tempted to get Nana, because I expect her, once she gets her refined, she'll be amazing. Alright, how did VG go? My fat cat fell asleep on me and he's too heavy to me move without waking it. We lost?! How? We had final hour bonus! What?! No! No way! Why? Why? That sucks so much. I don't think I've ever seen you win here. Voting Gauntlet is a team effort. It's a team effort, dude. I was top 5,000. It's a team effort. I thought Fjorm was your waifu. I just wanted more feathers. Fine, I'll go Fjorm for the final round.
And shatter.
Fjorm is my favorite of the Asker princesses. Your team is booty cheeks. Your existence is booty cheeks.
Of course.
Don't make me draw you. Don't make me sue you. See you in court, Buster. Ugh, it's another Felix fight. if I kill Cornelia, do I win? No, Felix will chase you down. Maybe? Kill Celica. Kill Celica, but Cornelia's prom.
Now that you have the silica ring, you can just pick the free Felix and build him with an air, and run player face swap and RO.
Sugma, you really are a Sugma. Alright, take care, Thornier. You really are a Sugma. You think I actually like Felix? You know who I want to go for, right? Is it possible to kill Felix? Bernie, yes! I have to somehow break the healing tower. Okay.
Hear our prayer.
I can't even reach that, I just realized. There's no way to hit it.
Over here? Look! Snow!
I have to fight Felix immediately, right?
Glory to Benyon! Let's go.
I don't think this works at all.
Speak.
A little nervous here.
I don't think this works at all. Yeah, this doesn't work at all. The Celica range is just too crazy.
Close your eyes.
Yeah.
Here we go. Fuck off. Ugh. Well, it's really it's my fault, guys. I thought I could take on fucking Felix with fuck. You know, I'm using combinations from 4 fucking years ago, right? So Was that with dominance? Yes, that was with dominance. That's why I was really pissed about it. Because you saw me, I pinch out the Celica and I still got fucked over. Ugh. There's no strategy, man. Killer Mario. I'm the captain. I'm the captain. You're my first bitch. For those who are on Twitch, oh, I guess you can read it. It's right there. I love how we get an ass fight, and then right afterwards we get fights like these.
I've got this.
Nice tiny peepee Subaru. Noms, I think I'm cooked for this farm exam, KMS. Listen, you did this to yourself. You could have graduated by now. You could have joined the workforce. But somewhere in your stupid, tiny doctor mind, you thought to yourself, man, I could be of better service to humanity, and more importantly, earn more money if I just get another degree. So I'm sorry. You did this to yourself. You didn't have to do this. But you convinced yourself this was a good idea.
I've got this.
Well, I'm sorry to tell you, it was never a good idea.
Let's rumble.
Man should not have more than 1 degree.
Have faith. I can handle it.
Now you will rest in peace for gooberness.
Cute, right? I won't lose. Trust me. Over here?
Thanks for the encouragement. Gonna commit unalive. It's okay. If you make it through this, you'll come out of this stronger than ever before. And one step closer to your dreams of making lots of money so you can buy all the gacha stuff you want. Best of luck, my friend.
Count on me.
But if you do unalive yourself, I'll take care of your Nikes, I promise you. So you can pass on without any regret,
Am I up?
knowing that they're in good hands. My hands.
Cute, right?
Oh, that's a far save, Black Knight. What the hell? F? No, that's post-def NTR. Isn't that the only NTR people should be okay with? I mean, somebody has to take care of them. Oh! Hold on. You think you're so slick on not reacting. But I see you. I see you, Felly. Mr. 2-incher. Nice disc. Nice disc. I like saying nice disc because it sounds like nice dick. But it's very clearly not a nice dick.
I can do
Nice
this.
disc.
I will go.
I'm tired.
Yeah.
Whoa. Ryan, with a peepee
I
that
can
big,
handle it.
you don't have to worry about any tests
Why
anymore.
not?
Oh, lightning. Oh, lightning. Oh, nice, Subaru. You still don't have a peepee. I hope you know that.
Trust me.
Nice tentacle. Nice tentacle.
Let's rumble.
Cute, right?
Maybe I can F my problems away with it, Giga Chad. Honestly, you know how some people are just born with certain attributes? Some people are bigger, smarter, you know? The bigger people, they do sports, become professional athletes. The smarter people, they become CEOs, managers. The charismatic people, you know, they become like politicians. And then you have the ugly bastards. You have the ugly bastards. They have big peepees. And there's only one thing to do with those big peepees. I'm not an ugly bastard. Oh my gosh. Alright. We're good. I'm gonna check Nikkei real quick. I'm so tired. We still have 9 more hours of the subathon. Do you guys want to watch a horror movie on Friday? Want to watch a horror movie with me? I want to watch a real horror movie. Not that Hollywood bullcrap. Like one from Korea or Japan or China. Asian horror, I think, is the really scary shit. No, an Ava Rebuild movie or the Idolmaster screening. Okay, someone can ban Sugma. Oh, yeah. Let's do our second VIP vote. Chat. We have a bit of time. We're gonna vote for VIPs. If you have anyone you think that deserves to be a VIP, you can vote for them, or sorry, you can nominate them, and then we'll do a vote. I nominate Sugma. Alright. Lightning. I love you, man. You've been here so long. You've been so supportive. You've been everything I would look for in a woman, but you're a man. I love you. But this, don't fuck with this. Don't nominate Sugma. He already... Yesterday, Sugma had a chance of becoming a VIP again. And in the very last minute, the man who nominated him, Arrow Senin, aka Mono Arrow, aka Mono, last minute did an about face and decided to vote for Killer Mario. Even he abandoned Sugma. So why? Why would you take up his mantle, his guys? Why? What about me? You have personal information saying? Wait, what? The match is only 9 PM? Well, you're in Alaska. And that's basically being in a different country. Or a different planet. You're in hell. Alright. Vote for the next VIP. It entertains me. He is the only one guy I tolerate. You know, yesterday, I realized I should make a command. You guys know those commands, right? Like, days without an incident commands? We'll do one with days without a Sugma incident or something like that, you know? And then I'll let you guys increase the counter every time he fucks up. Or, sorry, I'll let you guys increase the counter if we go through a day without him fucking up. And then, we'll see if we can get to, like, any measure of goals. Alright, we have one vote for Sugma. Thanks a lot. I'll nominate Subaru. I'll nominate Subaru, because you guys aren't nominating anyone. There's only really 2 people. I'll put it... Mono... Alright, I'll put in Mono Arrow. Mono is already a VIP. I forgot why I made him a VIP, though. Alright. But he's already a VIP! Why would we re-VIP the man? I'm scrolling and I can't find something that's not a mod or a VIP already. Yeah, I think everyone's still up is already classed up. We should have done this at the start when people were still awake. Alright, Black Wolf. Congratulations, there's no one to put on this list. You're a votable option now. Congratulations. I'd vote for anyone but Sugma. Just saying.
Saw teeth.
Pog
Higher buildings.
in by default. To be honest, isn't that how life works? A lot of times, just being at the right place at the right time is why things happen. Right? A lot of people like talk about making their best friends, significant others, by being in the right place at the right time. And other people are in the right place at the right time when they commit like robberies and murders and they get away with it, you know? It's all part of it.
Smart choice.
Can't ever look down on being in the right place, right time, you know?
Doesn't it feel great spending money?
It's like you just got off the plane and the plane takes off and it blows up.
Are you looking for something? Let me help you.
That's how life works. Alright. There's no one else nominating, so I think we'll go with class of 4.
Bonjour! Welcome to Larina, is the finest entertainment the Ark has to offer.
Is no one doing anything? I think everyone gave up. Remember, one vote for Sugma is one vote for Satan. You guys don't want to support Satan, do you? Satan is bad. Satan is bad. Satan, I'm so... Are you shitting me? Am I allowed to vote for yourself? Yes, you can vote for yourself. You just can't nominate yourself. Oh, there's a new event, but I don't think I have time for it to start tonight. Oh wait, well, I'm doing this right now.
You're the... It's going to be a bore, isn't it? The simulation room feels rather... not looking good. What purpose will I possibly... not looking good. What purpose will I possibly... wake me up when the battle is over. What purpose will I possibly serve when the surface is recaptured?
Next, we vote Sugma as the Prime Minister of Canada.
I'll give you that much.
Good luck with that.
Not looking good.
I think Canadians would hate him. How do I know this? Because I'm Canadian, and I hate Sugma. I think everyone else feels this way. No, only took 3 shots.
That concludes today's lesson.
Alright. Let's finish. Let's finish the last of these. I know I should go to bed right after this, but I really want to play a game. Then I'll have adrenaline in my system that I can't sleep. Basically, I'm saying I really want to ruin my sleep schedule. Oh, man. I think you might be slightly biased. Me biased? I've never been biased. When have I ever been biased in my life? With Maple Story? You! Go back to studying! What are you doing? Go back to studying. I want you to know, if you fail, I'll NTR all your waifus. You want that? I will use my brainwash caca, and I'll do it in front of your face. I'll make you watch. It'll be like a real hentai, a real plot to a revenge hentai. Imagine that. Holy crap, that'd be so sad. It actually would be pretty funny if they did a hentai about like waifus, 2D girls, and NTRing someone else's 2D waifus. I think that's really messed up, but I think it's funny too. Now I want you guys to know I'd NTR all your waifus. You're cooked? Just hacked your gacha accounts? Okay. Would it? I guess that's realistic. Because that's how NTR works anyways. You force them. So I guess yeah, if you hack their accounts. Guys, what's your favorite NTR media?
Under the light of the kingdom, everyone follow me.
Oh, it's a tie? Okay.
Under the light of the kingdom,
Give me a few minutes and I'll be right back into it. You're rather tenacious, though.
Okay, we're gonna have to do a tiebreaker round. Oh my god, I can't even.
Everyone follow me. Under the light of the kingdom,
My blade shall render all asunder. Give me a few minutes and I'll be right back into it.
Under the light of the kingdom,
Your eyes on what a student can do. I'm on my way.
Oh my god.
Under the light of the kingdom,
My blade shall render all asunder. A commendable battle.
I saw one where a guy NTR POS abusive husband, and that's about it. Wait. What? Oh. Oh, I thought you meant to do NTR. They NTR the abusive husband, as in like he just banged the husband and took the husband away from the wife. That's how I read it. I was so confused. Yeah, it doesn't take a lot of NTR for that to happen. Oh, who did the next vote? Who did this? Thank you. Thank you for making my life easier. Alright, it's between Mono Arrow and Black Wolf now. That should be a crazy turn. It would be a crazy turn. Man, I feel really bad for this man's abused wife. Therefore, I'm gonna bang this man and make him love me. You know, like what the hell? That would be a weird turn. But there's nothing scarier as a man than getting banged. At least that's what I think.
I know it's not Fae time right
Yeah?
now, but you have to listen to the new hero lines. They're really good, especially Nagi and Aiden Duo Convo.
I'm too tired. The next time we stream, I'll watch it, I promise. I'm doing the bare minimum so I can just go to bed. I want to get up in time tomorrow so I can actually edit a video. I haven't edited any videos in over 2 months now. But thank you for letting me know. I actually do want to hear that conversation because they're both adults. Yay, the bare minimum. Your face is the bare minimum. I want the wife to be safe, so I'll F her husband. Yeah, exactly. Anyways, the new Nikkei event started. We'll do it another time. I'll try to read this one on time. It seems really cool. I like how they use the words Phantom Thieves. I suppose they'll be getting sued soon.
I will answer my subject's call.
But it's still cool that they use the words Phantom Thieves.
Wherever
But they
you
will
go,
be sued soon.
I really did. Red Hood, engage.
Teacher, what are we learning today?
None. Vanilla Chad, rise up. Ew, vanilla sucks. I just like that you guys didn't vote for Sugma. I'm so proud of you guys for understanding how important a VIP is. And understanding that people like Sugma take away all meaning of VIP. All the vanillas I read are vanilla based. That's a lie. I know you read at least one incest VN, because remember you told me about Saya. You told me about Saya. That is not vanilla. Saya is not vanilla.
My turn. Go, Miranda, go.
Wait, this doesn't even matter. We can just run whatever the hell we want. I'll run Asuka.
I'm always ready.
Mind if I join?
That's 90%. I can't do math. Alright, I'll just run Asuka by herself then.
I'll try my best. Mind if I join? Need my sleuthing skills?
Oh, I just have to write a novel. Oh. Oh, easy peasy. Oh, you fucking kidding me? Why? Why would you guys do this? What is the point of this? Why are we rerunning this again? I want to go to bed. Kyle, you tiny pee-pee fucker. I hope you never gonna use your tiny pee-pee ever. Alright, run it back. Third time's the charm, right? Some people have to go to bed. Alright, well, the people have spoken. We do it again and again and again until it finally ends.
I'm always ready.
Mind if I join?
It's vanilla if it doesn't happen to MC. Oh.
Enemy sighted!
Blah ja ja ja. Blah ja ja ja. Blah ja these nuts. These nuts. Sometimes I feel like these nuts should be real. Just these nuts all in your way. Just give them a giant smack with your giant nuts. Seriously though, this is.
We actually won!
I stop voting a tie. As soon as someone wins, I can go to bed. Wow, nice mutant tiny peepee. Why are you saying phew? Lightning. Lightning. I'm the captain. We decide when we go to bed. Go ahead, Lightning. Go ahead. Go ahead. Make my day. You're nothing compared to me. Oh my god! What the fuck off? This shit is rigged. How does this happen all the fucking time? Wow, barely bigger. Obama. Obama, you're my bitch. Alright, this Wajja thing is so stupid. You guys aren't comic book villains. Nice PP, Ryan. I always knew you were a cute girl. Just like in real life.
Elementary, my dear Watson.
Yeah, okay. Okay, Mono Arrow's making his move. Mono Arrow is in the lead. Says the 5'5". I'm not 5'5". And height doesn't dictate your size. You're a midget. You have midget size. I still have to do HSR and Genshin before I go to bed. No. Burst manuals, please. Wait, I have way more than I thought. Genshin questing time? Have you been playing Genshin? Ever since... Wait, was the update today? I don't remember that. Of course. Wow. Genshin Fiend. Trailer was today? Oh, god damn it. I'm supposed to be checking that stuff out. I'll check it out tomorrow. I'm too tired now. Oh my god. It's so close. Mono Arrow versus Black Wolf. Are you There's no way this is a tie. Oh my god. Why? Why are you guys like this? What's the point of this? You know, someone has to win. It has never taken this long before. You have an idea? What's your idea? Tell me, Great Modder Lightning. Thanks for making me laugh, Mr. Donger. You can tell from my voice, I am sick of your shit. One day, I will meet Kyle. We'll become best of friends. We'll hang out all the time. And we'll become best of friends. He can trust me with everything. Then one day, we'll both be next to this railing on a hill. And I just push him over it. Then I go back to his crying widow and his fatherless son. And I marry his widow and become the father's son and raise them nice and well. Never once telling them that it was I who pushed him over. That it wasn't an accident. And that the coyotes weren't there. They didn't find him there. They were let go there. Yes, we're doing it a third time. Next we know Sangs changes his name to Kyle Sangs of Memories of My Dad. That's even more cursed than anything I just said. I'll change my name to Kaito Sangs. Yes. Just like you wanted. Mobile's not letting you. Swifty9, no. Don't get on this. So cursed. Is this our last event before anniversary? Is it almost anniversary? I mean, I know it's almost anniversary, but how close are we to anniversary? Alright, good night, Lightning. Guys, look what you've done. Lightning doesn't even want to stay up to see the results of this. Wait, what the hell is that team? Alright, whatever.
I will answer my subjects' calls.
You want me to fight in this outfit?
Red Hood, engage.
I really do enjoy being with you.
Oh, it's water weakness, that's right. I'll just run.
If you want, I will join you, Your Grace.
There.
I'm always ready.
That's just my pilgrim team. Before I die, the last words I'll hear from Sangs is night night after he knocks me out forever. I like how you're scripting your own death. Alright guys. We still have 8.5 hours left on Subathon. Can we raise? Can we hit our maximum goal? I hope we can make it to the weekend so I can do some Subathon stuff with you guys.
Did you see? Your king has won another victory.
Alright. By the way, who the hell's Black Wold? Lightning's already left. Lightning was the one who made this. I guess when it's the 4th time you have to do something, you just don't give a damn anymore. Shouts to Black Wold. Your mom.
Everything under the light of the kingdom.
Time to finish.
Is this the final vote? Will I finally be able to sleep? Oh my god. Guys, is this it?
Did you see?
Is this
Your
it?
king has won another victory.
There's like 20 seconds left. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. What? Kyle's the one who rigged this against you. He could have let you win already. Alright. It's 3. 2? It's going slow. So slow right now.
Everything's under the light of the
It's
kingdom.
official! Mono Arrow wins. Oh my god. Congratulations to Mono Arrow. You are the winner. You tried your best, you trolled too hard.
A commendable battle. But I
All right,
desire
let me
stronger
VIP him now.
opponents next time.
Alright. I have finally made it. We have finally earned sleep. Nice. You did really well, Black Wolf. For someone who got put in there just because there's no one else. You tied it up. You got close so many times. Hopefully we'll do one of these votes in the future. Hopefully the next time you'll just win it outright. You must stay up for more gacha. I want to go to sleep. Be tired. Guys, I can't even believe this outfit is free. What the hell? And yeah, the new Quincy. It feels weird for me to be catching up with you near the end of your stream. I guess that's what happens when I'm on... You're on vacation in Hawaii? I don't want to hear anything from you. How dare you spend time at my stream, Casey? Go do things Hawaiians do. Like, drink from coconuts. And eat poke bowls. How dare you spend time here? Get out of here. Go live your best life. You're horrible. Have fun. Drink my coconuts? Ill. Alright. I think we got everything important done. We can do the rest of this tomorrow. Alright, peeps. I will be back tomorrow. Oh, shoot. I should give a shout out to our sponsor one more time. Hey. Do any of you guys play video games? You all have to play video games. Check out our sponsor right here. We were sponsored today by LD Shop. If you are a player of Honkai Star Rail, Genshin Impact, PUBG Mobile, Withering Waves, Honor of Kings, God's Victor Nikkei, Soul Loving Arise, Genshin Impact, whatever the heck, and you want to get a discount on topping your account up in the gacha games, and God knows we all need a bit of extra help because luck isn't there all the time. If you want to save some money, if you sign up with my link, you'll get 5% off. And anything you buy, I get a cut of it. And the first 5 people to buy anything, I will get you a supply pass. Just send me your receipt so I can verify that you got something. But yeah, that is our sponsor for the day. If you play gacha games and you ever need some extra currency at a discounted price, LD Shop is for you. Alright, I should rate this one now. There's no Dokkan. That's because Dokkan sucks. Only goobers like you play Dokkan and obsess over Dokkan. How about you Dokkan these nuts? Anyways. I feel like I should finish my shotgun team first. I can finish my shotgun team first.
Oh boy, this outfit is a bit tight. Is there any chance I can get a larger size?
Alright, let's trade someone. Anyways, I'll be back tomorrow. Wow, there's like no one streaming right now. Lanuichi is playing as well. Let's raid someone new tonight. Well, our raid message will be a cat is fine too. Shout out to the cultured people who understand that reference. Anyways, be sure to check out LD Shop. Subathon will continue tomorrow. And I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here and supporting the stream. And yeah, gonna stick to that. Go to bed early stuff. Stop reading weird dojins. Did you know bestiality wasn't even banned across the world? Like, even first world countries. Some first world countries still allowed bestiality 10 years ago. It's crazy. Good night, Casey. Enjoy Hawaii. Good night, Phoenix. Living up to your name. Good night, Sugma. Stay Sugmud. Good night, Andre. Good night, Ryan. Good luck. I pray you make lots of money, and then you donate some of that to me. Anyways, good luck. I love you guys. Take care. Good night, Kyle Knight. Ouch. That's pain. Good night, Philly. And yeah, good night, that stupid Kyle guy. Good night, Samus. Alright, guys, take care of yourselves. Till next time. Night night. We're gonna raid Zethan, the cat VTuber.